Click trade. Good evening, everybody. We're gonna do some Legacy Cube tonight. So, cool thing tonight, we have the November 2014 indie rock playlist, fresh off the presses, being played tonight. So if you want to hear what's good in like new music, as in what's going on like right now, the stuff you're going to hear on the radio in like 2 years, this is the night to pay attention. So hope you enjoy. I haven't listened to this either, so this will be fun for me. And if you're on YouTube, go download Indie Rock Playlist. Go check it out. Google it. Has great music, and come on, show up live for my stream. You can get the music. It'll be better. Also, tonight's giveaway night. Gonna give away another pack of Vintage Masters. I'll be starting that up in about 20 minutes. You'll have 2 hours to enter. It's going to be same as usual. 10 EXP for a ticket. You can buy up to 100 tickets. I don't know about the cube so far. I mean, it is cube. It's definitely fun. There are some things I think could be improved about it, but it's the first iteration of this new cube, so that's always going to be the case. I think they should get rid of Splinter Twin combos. I'd like to see a few less Anthem effects. Less self-mill, like graveyard stuff, because I don't think that they put enough payoff. It's like there's all these enablers, but I don't think there's really a well-supported deck there. I want to see a little more Reanimator help, especially considering how much self-mill there is. You'd think that they'd put in more Reanimator stuff, but they skimped on that a little bit. Had a couple other comments, but that's mostly it. I think it's solid. I like that there's a lot of token generators. We'll see how that goes. I like that there's token generators in every color. I like that red card that makes haste tokens. Something Vengeance. I haven't played red yet, though. But either way, I mean, Powered Cube is definitely more fun. So can't wait for that to come around. And I am going to mix in some Vintage Masters drafts. So I'm sick of losing in cons. I want to play something I can win at. So maybe I'll do one tonight. We'll see. Also, I've got a very close fantasy football match going on this week. I had my toughest decision yet of the whole season. I had 6 options, and I had to play 3, and all 6 seem like potentially equal. Oh yeah, Jite is unreal. It's the best card in the new cube. It's fun, Jake. Anyway, so I had to pick 3 out of 6, and all the players had like problems, and I couldn't figure it out. But in the end, I went with what I thought would be best, and I picked all 3 who did the best. So I actually have a shot. I'm projected to lose by a few points, but there's still a ways to go. Here we go. Let's see a Jite. We got a Johnny, Thoughtseize, some other stuff. So Thoughtseize, a Johnny, also Strom Kirknoble. As far as like the best cards, there's other cards that are good, but if I'm going to go into gold, I think a Johnny is one of the better gold cards in the cube. And then Thoughtseize, lets you stay pretty open. Very powerful black card. Like Venser and Xenagos aren't as good as Johnny. So it's between a Johnny and Thoughtseize. I mean, Johnny's definitely the most powerful card. I do like blue, white, red Planeswalkers a lot, so maybe I go for a Johnny. I do kind of want to try out red as well. Could be fun. Alright, let's go with the Johnny. We got Mother of Runes, Hero of Oxida Ridge, I think Mother of Runes. Hero's one of the better 4-drops for red, but I mean with the Johnny, I don't know. There's different ways we can go, but I think Mother of Runes is much more flexible than Hero. It's good in the aggressive decks, and also good in more controlling decks. If I do end up like red, white, blue Planeswalkers, there's also Volcanic Island, which would be nice for that, but I mean, it should probably stay at 2 colors for now. If I was 100% sure I was red, white, blue Planeswalkers, I would prefer the Volcanic Island, but Mother's pretty strong. Martial Coup, Purphoros, Clifftop Retreat, Searing Blood. Martial Coup is the best card. I mean, if we are red, white, blue Planeswalkers, it's definitely the pick. And then there's stuff like Retreat, Purphoros, which, you know, could be good for another deck. I think I take the Coup. See if we can do some kind of like red, white, maybe red, white, blue control deck. But, you know, we could also, I mean, I wouldn't say it's good in aggro, but I mean, if you pay it for 5 and just make 3 1/1s, again, not good, but it's not like just a Wrath effect. Like, you can play it, if you need to play a card to get some extra damage in, you can play Martial Coup for like 5 mana or 6 mana. It'll be fine. So we're going to go with that. Lightning Helix seems very good. Kind of a late Noble Hierarch. There's Dig Through Time, Skyfisher, Imperial Recruiter. Recruiter's alright. We're going to take Helix. I like where this draft is heading right now. In the right place. Could also make it more like mid-range red-white. I don't know. We got Bonfire or Prophetic Bolt here. I mean, we don't have to be blue. I do like Prophetic Bolt better than Bonfire if we are, but I should probably just take Bonfire since we don't know if we're blue yet. If we are blue, we did pass a Brainstorm early, maybe it would table, but there's some nice combos you can get with Bonfire to make sure it's your top card. I don't like Karmic Guide that much. I think it's Bonfire, Prof Bolt. What's up, Workshops? Cube it is. Eternal Dragon. Yep, Eternal Dragon. Massacre could be okay. Green seems a little bit open. Parallax Wave, Wasteland. I think Wave should be fine. And like semi-control, I guess I could take Badlands, but Wave can be good in a really aggro deck. It can be good in control deck. Like, it's generally good anywhere. Where we're at right now, it could be cool. Like, we just wave away all their creatures, and then they come back upkeep. Then we go Bonfire or Martial Coup and kill them all. Fanatic, Mox Diamond, Mutavault. How much would we want at Mox Diamond? Mutavault could be alright, especially for just 2 colors. I mean, so far, Mox Diamond's nice with Johnny, and other than that, doesn't do much. Just kind of a 2-for-1 to get 1 land. I'm just going to take Mutavault. Stormkirk Noble, Kasali Pride Mage, Xenagos. Probably Xenagos. I mean, we're seeming pretty controlling right now. I don't think we'd want Noble. So, it could be like green as our other color. It would be better than Pride Mage. Oh, the hero came back. So much green. Savannah or Searing Blood? I think I'm going to take Savannah. Like, green seems really open, so we can probably pick up some nice, like, red-green or white-green cards in pack 3 at least. I guess Bone Splitter. Prof Bolt came back. Wow. Karmic Guide. We could be 4-color also. I mean, have a little bit of synergy with Mulch and the Dragon, I suppose, but whatever. Lightning Mauler. Alright, we have a lot of directions we can go in. This is going to be interesting. Well, I mean, green is, like, we've seen strong green in every single pack. I don't think we need to look at any one card as a signal. We got, FTK over Banishing Light, Cloud Goat, some fetches. Definitely sign up FTK. Oh yeah, let's see. Parallax Wave can combo with FTK. That's kind of all I need to see. I'm probably going to get back either Fetch or Cloud Goat. Did not see blue that pack. Alright, War Leader's Helix, Beetleback Chief, Crater's Claws, Caryatid. I mean, if we were base green, that would be really good here. I'm not interested in Sneak Attack. We've got a lot of 4-drops. War Leader's Helix is definitely good. I could take it. It probably tables. I don't know. I mean, Chief is probably good. Nah, I don't like Sneak. I don't know how much. I mean, like, I'm getting clunky on 4-drops right now. I'm not sure how much I want to get like Chief, Helix. Then it's like I don't. Well, I guess it's good with Parallax Wave. All right, I'll take Chief. Claws could also be quite good. Young Pyromancer, Exalted Angel, Anger the Gods, Chain Lightning, Sublime Archangel. A lot of good stuff here. Avalanche Riders. It's an opposition. One of the better cards in this cube, I think. So let's see. Chain Lightning's good. Young Pyromancer. Insert Sorcery. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't want more 4s. Anger the Gods would be good. Might just take Chain Lightning. Just like really solid. Should table something good out of this pack. Exalted Angel would be also nice. It's like a potential win condition, slows your opponents down a little bit. Seems like it fits well in this kind of type of deck. Okay, we got Battlefield Forge, Hellrider, Temple of Epiphany, Searing Blaze. I do want the Forge quite a bit. Hellrider is very good if you're aggressive. I mean, we're sort of aggressive, but it's probably not at its best here. If we do play the Prof Bolt, like the Temple would be nice. Not super interested in Treat right now, though we could find some combos for Bonfire with it. I mean, I'm kind of thinking Battlefield Forge. I think we need to get some fixing. Though if we are going to be blue, then Temple of Epiphany might be better than Forge. It's like a better card overall. Yeah, maybe just the Forge. So we know we're gonna play it. Alright, Baneslayer Angel is really nice. Banisher Priest, Foothills. I think Foothills. I mean, right now, if we want to splash green, or actually, we can get Savannah already, so Foothills is pretty easy. Mentor could be kind of cool with Beetleback. Priest, it's okay. It's a little hard to cast, I think. I mean, we're going to play double white already, but yeah, I'm going to just take the Foothills. And Ancient Tomb, Winter Orb, Chandra's Phoenix. I think Ancient Tomb. We've got a lot of nice 4-drops, so excelling them out could be good. Excelling out Baneslayer off Ancient Tomb seems really nice. It's good with Coup. We got, I don't think we want Goblin Guide. Active Aggression's decent. Blink. It's okay with FTK for sure. Could pass Thermite, go for the Splinter Twin combo, but Splinter Twin combo is not good for my back. But yeah, Active Aggression, you can like 2-for-1. It's an okay. We got Cloud Goat Ranger back with Rift Bolt. I think we'll take Cloud Goat. Also good with Parallax Wave, Creator's Claws, or Karplusan Forest. Got decent green fixing already. Maybe just Creator's Claws. I think Anger the Gods over Pyromancer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I mean, Martial Coup doesn't really count. 4, 5, 6, 7 spells. Pyromancer could be good, but Anger is definitely good. I'm gonna go with Anger. I think Temple here. I would like to play the Prof Bolt if I could over Burning Tree. Voice Resurgence or Molten Rain? I just don't think Molten Rain's that good without bounce lands. I don't think we're going to play Voice either. I mean, I think that's really close, but right now I think Anger is a little bit better. I mean, I think that Young Pyromancer would be good in this deck. I'd be definitely happy to have it. I just think Anger does a better job. Like, I don't think I'm just gonna... I don't know. I don't think my plan is to, like, run my opponent over with, like, multiple small creatures. It's more to just stall out and then play something big later on. I think Anger works a little bit better at that than Pyromancer, even though they're both quite good. So right now we could be 4 colors because of the Savannah Wood Foothills. Decent chance we splash Xenagos. We got the Temple for the Prophetic Bolts, and that's the one I really want to play. You got Arid Mesa, Day of Judgment, Gargadon. Blade Splicer is good too. I mean, Mesa is pretty strong fixing. I mean, how much do we want like a bunch of Wrath effects? I'm not quite sure. We also have Greater Gargadon. We have Active Treason or Active Aggression, which goes great with Gargadon. I might want Gargadon. All these are pretty strong picks. I guess I'm not quite sure how much I want like a bunch of Wrath effects. So I'm thinking Gargadon over Mesa, and then hope that one of these 3 comes back. Magma Jet would be nice too. Mind Stone would be nice. Basalt Monolith, not super interested. Grim Lavamancer is pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't really want the Monolith. Mind Stone would be quite nice, but Lavamancer, I've got a fetch already. Stone's quite good though. I don't know. Gargadon, it kind of depends. I'm not sure how often it tables compared to the other cards. Seems close. I'm a big fan of Lavamancer. And Mind Stone also seems very good in this deck. I mean, maybe Lavamancer comes around. Red seems to be underdraft in general. There's also a Lightning Strike. Maybe someone takes that. I guess I'm going to take Mind Stone, hope to table one of these. Sacred Foundry, Ranger of Eos. Wow. I mean, I'm going to take the Foundry, but if we get like Lavamancer Mother Runes with Ranger of Eos, that's really sick. Swords, nice. Koth, Brago, Precursor Golem, probably Koth. Sorta aggro. There's also Brago with Cloud Goat, FTK Beetleback, kind of cute. But I don't even know if I'm going to splash the blue, so I think I'll take Koth. Let's get like a Zealous Conscripts. Or is it Conscriptors? Anyway. Or a Balance. Is Balance in this cube? It might not be. Did they not put Balance in this cube? I hope they did. Because it was in the back of my head when I was thinking Gargadon. What's up, Caprac? Oh, it's not no Balance. Angel Serenity, Flicker Wisp, Pillar Flame. I'm thinking Flicker Wisp. Pretty nice with FTK, Beetleback, Cloud Goat, and then just whatever else your opponent has. Whirling Outburst, Hammer Perforos, Linvala, Land Tax. I mean, always a fan of Land Tax in like controlish decks. Linvala does seem kind of nice here, just kind of something good. It survives Anger of Gods. Hammer Perforos doesn't seem great here. Neither does Outburst, so it's between these two. For some reason I'm leaning Linvala, but I can't really explain why. Conscripts! Yay! Alright! Wow, only the Magma Jet came back. There are a lot of good cards for us, and that's all we got. Yosei. Yosei, can you see? Nah, we didn't get the Lavamancer, so Ranger doesn't seem great. We'll take Wace. I don't know if we're gonna splash that Prof Bolt. Also Ancient Grudge. I guess I'm just gonna take the Ancient Grudge. I don't think we're splashing Prof Bolt. Devil's Play. Super late Lotus Cobra. Give someone a late Tog. Let's get rid of the Temple. The deck looks nice. Pretty happy with this. I'm probably not gonna play the Hammer. The card's fine. Good number of our guys have haste already. It's nice with Baneslayer though. Ton of X spells. And I think that makes the Hammer just not that great for how many X spells we have. So we got Foothills, Savannah. Probably don't want to run the Xenagos, but Foothills, Savannah gives me red or white fix. I guess I have Well, that's right. There's no reason really not to run the Savannah though. Even if I have Foundry already, if I already have the Foundry in play, now I can Foothills for Savannah if I wanted to get my second white. So there's value there. Yeah, I didn't get that Warleader's Helix back. It's weird. I kind of felt like just taking it there because I felt like if I took the Chief, my 4-drop was going to be clunky enough where, I don't know, I just didn't care too much, so maybe you just want to take the Helix, which I think would be a little better for the deck. So we got 6. So we have 27 spells. Get that Lightning Mauler out of there. I like all the white. I mean, maybe Crater's Claws can go. If I mean, Devil's Play should be better than Claws, being able to get potentially 2 uses out of it, compared to maybe getting a little more damage. Bonfire. Well, yeah, like Wasteland, Molten Rain. I mean, there's not much. I could cut some of the. I could cut like 1 4-drop. Definitely a bit clunky there. You'll say it can be kind of cool with Gargadon. Maybe Hero? Yeah, I think Hero is... Yeah, Hero's a little out of place. I think Koth is like much more threatening. Most of the time I'm not going to have that many creatures out. I have a few ways to make multiple creatures that could be cool with Hero, but it does seem a bit win more. Then the Beetlebat could maybe get cut. Oh yeah, Wisp is great. I like this deck. I got really cheap removal. I think that's going to help a lot. I think I like the Eternal Dragon. I can get red-white with it for 2 mana. And then just some late game action maybe. I think the Mutavolt's okay to play, but I also have the Ancient Tomb, and I do have a lot of double white and double red. That's true, Diofan. Maybe I should have done that. Could also cut like another X spell if it would be Bonfire Devil's Play. I do not have any combos with Bonfire. It might work better as a sideboard card. Normally for just 5 mana you're pretty happy with it. 2 all their creatures and you can maybe deal some Planeswalker damage too. But I think I have a good amount of things to do for like 6, 7, 8 mana. And also if I'm spending my early removal spells to kill their guys, then having mass removal isn't quite as important. No, I didn't, Nalok. How much did the prices tank? They will go up, I think, but I don't know. Yeah, that's funny, Copper. There was a post on Reddit, Hearthstone player looking at Swords of Plowshares was like, yeah, I don't think this card's good. I don't think it's worth losing one of your minions just to gain life. Yeah, I mean, Beetleback slows opponents down, has some synergy with Wave, Flicker, Wisp, but I think it's cuttable. So, too bad I didn't take the Warleader's Helix, because I would definitely play that. So we're at 23. I think that's fine. Let's go with this. Or we could cut the Bonfire. Kind of want to cut the Bonfire. Oh, they're 475 now? Oh man, I got destroyed. That's terrible. I mean, even after they announced that they were going to be doing Vintage Master stuff, they were still at like 650. Well, that's like a lot of money I just lost. Whatever. I'm gonna go down with the ship. Not selling. I'll trust in wizards. This looks pretty good. You can just like top deck. I keep forgetting like the miracle effect on Bonfire. I always think about it because I think it's best not to best case scenario it. So like you draw it, then you gotta like pay 5 mana to deal 2 or 7 to deal 3, which is a bit overcosted. I think we'll run this. The last question is Mutavault. If we want another colored mana source, I mean, there's nothing special that Mutavault does for our deck other than just be a 2/2, which sometimes can be useful, but like it can help you block, like protect a Planeswalker or something. Well, it was pretty quick, Copper. Sherpico decided to buy the entire ticket, so that was that. I mean, let's see how many sources we're gonna get of each. It's 5, 6. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 10 sources for white. It's reasonable. 5, 6, 7, 8 sources of red. I would want 9. I don't know. I feel like I am a little bit short on red, so I think I'm going to go for one more mountain and cut Mutavault. Thanks, Jake. Oh, we also have the Eternal Dragon. That's another source of both. That's true. I think it's a keep, but not great. Flickerwisp probably just has to play defense. Well, fuck me. I mean, I guess Flickerwisp is good against that. Oh, I got Helix. I'm okay. In Savannah, I've got Wooded Foothills. So if I already have my Sacred Foundry, I get to search up white with the Foothills. On one hand, you want to go for the Helix first, use up your mana, but on the other hand, maybe at some point he gets like double red up. That said, I don't know. I think him just sitting with 2 red, not doing anything, is really unlikely for the next couple turns. So I think I actually am better off. Like, I could go like cycle Dragon and play something else if I leave it more mana. Kill Sovereign. Sovereign hurts. Yeah, I guess. Makes sense. Taking the same amount of damage next turn, and then I'm pretty much going to cast Flickerwisp anyway. I mean, I'll probably end up Chain Lightning on the Noble either way. Ooh. That could be pretty scary. Goblin Rabblemaster. That's pretty good. Well, he got the Warleader's Helix. I think we got a... I guess he's leaving the Noble back. Alright, we'll just take it. Ooh, Wasteland. Oh, nice. FTK. That's really good. Got to take this opportunity, I think, to get in there. I mean, good chance he kills the FTK, but he might not. And like, I'm not that excited to trade Flicker Wisp for Stromkirk Noble. Ooh. It's rough. Alright, well. Probably just blocking the Noble. Wasteland's annoying, though. If I don't draw a land next turn, then I... Well, I guess I can cycle the Eternal Dragon to make sure I can cast Yosei. Oh, ho ho. Speaking of casting Yosei, does seeing Wasteland or Molten Rain make you want to change your mana? I mean, I could definitely see cutting to Savannah, I guess. Still not really. I mean, like, you know, he'll probably... let's see. Okay. He Fanatics the Flicker Wisp. Like, he'll probably find something to Wasteland. It's just one card. I can try to play around it somewhat. Savannah. Let's see, 5, 7. I mean, we have so many of the like Act of Treason effects, so I'm probably safe going to 10 here, and then going for the win next turn. This 4 damage. This is 6. He's got to deal 6 extra. Seems unlikely. And I mean the other, yeah, like there's no other play. Like we play Eternal Dragon and pass, then we still can't even kill him the next turn. So that's pretty much the only thing we can do. I guess we cast Savannah to protect our Forge. We could also pre-combat the dragon to play around Mana Tithe. Just, oh shit, and Wasteland. Oh my god. Should have just pre-combated it. Okay, he wasn't going for it anyway. I mean, it might mean that he has something he wants to cast, but that was... I forgot about... Like, sometimes people will forget that they can Wasteland, and then mid-combat they're just going to be like, oh, oops, okay, I'll Wasteland your Ancient Tomb. Which could be bad. Oh, what's up, Dagon? Savannah's for Wooded Foothills. Jite. Do I beat that? I mean, he gains 4 life, so he goes to 13, so I can still lethal him. So, still win. guess I should just Chain Lightning the face first. Though in a weird way, this actually probably takes less time. If I go Chain Lightning first, he's probably going to tank there for like a minute thinking, and like doing the math and stuff. Where here, he just knows, okay, I'll, gain life. Yeah, I am. I mean, considering they removed the swords to leave GT in, it's kind of. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll put the Ancient Grudge in with the Savannah. I'm always a bit sketched. Let's see, Beetleback's probably good here. Koth, probably not great. Everything else looks good, especially Baneslayer Angel. So, I mean, I'm definitely putting the Ancient Grudge in, but I'm still a bit sketched to put in a card that just kills artifacts against a deck that's really aggressive, because, like, they can just play creature, creature, creature. You have just so few turns to actually draw it, compared to a more controlling deck where, like, later in the game you can find it and kill whatever they have. And then, I mean, if he's just running 2 artifacts, like, he might not draw them, and I got a dead card. It's hard to find random extra value from it, but I mean, in this case, like, having Hall of Triumph and GT are already so strong that no, they took Skullclamp out of this cube. GT hoses every deck equally. That's true. Gargadon also not great, but we have the 2 things that steal stuff, so that still has some value. Excuse me. I mean, like, Creator's Clause could be better, or Lightning Mauler, but oh wait, I'm at 41. I put Ancient Grudge in. I cut Koth. Why am I at 41? "36 seconds left." Did I start at 41 for some reason? Because I took out Koth. I put Grudge in. Oh no, I put Beetleback in. I'll take Gargadon out, I think, for Beetleback. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, this is okay. Jet's a really good card against him. Coup, if he comes out really fast, I might coup for a couple tokens to buy some time. Turn 1 Bushwhacker, jeez. Because of Wasteland, let's just start with like, we'll go with basics. Like, I want to thin my deck, but missing a land drop because he gets to go Wasteland is not worth it. Could also have Foothills for the Savannah at some point in the future, where right now I would just go for the Sacred Foundry. Though, getting the flashback on Ancient Grudge should not be that useful. There was a lot of red-white fixing that went around, and I guess this guy probably got all of it. I took the Forge kind of high. I'm glad I ended up with it. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. GT is not awful against... GT is awful against the deck that has Oh, are you kidding me? The deck that has Trigon Predator, Stomp Howler, like basically every artifact destruction tacked onto a creature. That's the deck that GTA's not good against, and that's about it. Ooh, Johnny Vengeance. Let's jet the Spark Mage? Probably. I mean, yeah, because it can like go after our Johnny or something. We can, I don't know. Let's just kill it. Ooh, Baneslayer. Alright. Bottom, top. Baneslayer's so good against red. This is looking good. It seems like GTA is... Any argument about like GTA's bad against combo or something that's ridiculous. It's a fast clock. To say it's awful against a deck, that's not true. It never is. It's never bad. I mean, no. You have to, if you're making an argument like that, okay, you're cutting GTA. You said it's awful against certain decks. Like, please, where are you cutting GTA? It's never happening. If you have enough creatures, is what I'm saying. Like, it can be bad if you don't have creatures. Like, you just control deck, you just have nothing to put on it, but to put it on. All right, so we got to go kill his Rattlemaster here with the Johnny. And we lose Johnny. But we gained 3 life, so it's all good. Drifted Wargear. Wow. Ancient Grudge looking pretty good now. I mean, imagine the Baneslayers. Like, even if he kills Baneslayer, which would be really hard for him to do. Oh, wow. Well, I guess I'll miracle that. Seems good. Now I can throw out the Foothills. Mana Confluence. I mean, we don't need Sacred Foundry now, so we could just search for a mountain if we wanted with Foothills, or we could get Savannah at some point. So I'm just going to leave the Foothills. I mean, I don't want to draw lands. Like, I would prefer to thin a little bit, but like we could draw a double red spell and want to prevent damage to ourselves, and we could draw a Grudge and want to have the Savannah. So I'm just going to wait. All right, now we pretty much just want to get Savannah. Yeah, right, yeah. Johnny gains 4 life there. Alright, he's got to use a couple spells to kill it. Firebolt, not bad for him. So, I still think I don't fetch. I mean, it's a little annoying. I'm going to fetch for Savannah when I do. Like, you could draw Wasteland. I'd rather just keep it safe rather than thin my deck of just Savannah. If I draw Savannah, it's pretty lame. Good draw. Good draw. I mean, might as well save the Martial Coup for when I can get more value out of it, and hope that the Cloud Goat is enough to win the game by itself. That's a pretty good Mog Fanatic. I first take 2 damage, then it becomes a 4/3. And you can even pump it if you wanted to. Jeez, give me the Ancient Grudge, please. 26 cards in the deck. I can remove one to get the Savannah. Is that worth it? I mean, he's got no card. Like, so it's like he could draw Wasteland, and then I get punished. If he doesn't, then I give myself a little better chance at like drawing gas. I mean, I'll also go to 12, which maybe I don't have to go to 12. So I guess I'll just hold on to it. Just don't draw Savannah ever, please. Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. So, let's see. I mean, first of all, I can just grab his Fanatic. He basically just sacks it in response. Kills a token, and he takes 8. So that's one thing I could do. And then I'm trying to see if there's a way for me to steal his War Gear. So when it becomes unattached, sacrifice permanent. So if I steal his War Gear, I can be like he gets the War Gear back, but I get some extra damage in. And then it goes to him, but it stays equipped. So if he top decks a creature, he can move it back and it'll kill one more of my Kithkin tokens, but I'll be getting in an extra 3 damage for trading 1 token, and that seems worth it. I'm already losing 1 token, like I won't be able to use Cloud Goat anyway. So I think Steel War Gear is actually a little bit better. Might as well use it on a token, since if he draws a creature, then losing a token is the least important thing that we would lose. Okay, so that's pretty bad for us. Probably have to attack with everything than just coup. Probably right to coup here for 5. I'm going to go to 10 for the Foothills. I mean, I'm going to attack first, obviously. Put him to 1. Then I coup for 5. I still have Eternal Dragon if he draws Mass Removal. And like letting him have a Hell Rider if he somehow like puts a bunch of tokens in play. So Perforos might kill me. Yeah, it is a Stone Rain too because of Confluence, so he couldn't draw something like Elspeth. Alright, should have this. If he has like Thunder Maw, whatever it's called, Hellkite, that would kill me. Like he needs like a big hasting flying creature. think, yeah, I would beat that Vengeance card because I have enough blockers. You can only do it for 3. I'd go to 4. Then he'd die. Alright, hey, it looks like we have a little bit of time to chill between rounds, which is nice. I don't get that often. So I'm going to start the raffle. Again, it's going to be 10 EXP to buy a ticket. Raffling off a Vintage Masters pack, and you can buy up to 100 tickets. Oh, you're right. You can't cast Thundermaw. Good point. Alright, here we go. Good luck all who enter. Say Karu. The singer likes Karus. Yeah, I know Spiral. Maybe I'll do a VMA draft after this one. Right now I gotta check fantasy. For tonight, all I need to have happen is Dan Bailey, the kicker for the Dallas Cowboys, needs to not go off. And then I've got to fade like 4 other players for Monday night games. Come on. Okay. I think it's still looking okay. Let's see if Dan Bailey has any points yet. Oh, okay. He's already kicked a decent field goal. Oh, and so he got a field goal and a PAT, so I mean, he's doing a little better than projected. And I'm projected to lose, so I need some of his players to have off days. Jake, you're breaking my balls, man. You're breaking my balls. Let's keep paying 7 tickets for the packs. Well, oh, I mean, yeah, for sure, Joe. I mean, it should be less than 7. Oh no, it's over. Ah, God. When was the last time I had like a 10-minute break? It's like slave labor. Except slaves, they usually get a place to stay and get fed. It's sarcasm, sorry. Too soon. Yeah, I know, Diva. Well, like, they shouldn't be flashbacking VMA already. I think they might have just been a bit scared that the vintage scene has not been doing as well. And so... Oh, well, yeah, also the World Champs being VMA draft. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, first world problems, I know. But because of the World Champs, that makes sense that they'd want to show it off some more. But I mean, I think they want to protect the vintage scene on Magic Online, and so they think that giving out some more product will help, and makes sense. Well, we're ready for round 2, I guess. Would like to grab a snack. I'm gonna have a Fig Newton. Oh no, I'm out of Fig Newtons! I'm completely out of snacks in my room. I have nothing to munch on. This is bad. Let's try to win this one fast as well. And I can hit the kitchen, see if I can find something. I know I've got a banana. Bananas are healthy. I've got issues with apples and blueberries, so I don't eat those. This hand's nice. The Foundry can get, or you know what I meant. Ooh. Oh, really? I need to watch my calories? Come on. I need calories. So I'm working Soylent Green. I'm working out pretty hard. I had a really nice workout today. So I'm trying to bulk up. So I definitely need calories. I had an omelet and like yogurt, protein, berries stuff today. But haven't eaten dinner. Alright, so we're facing Dan from chat. Hydrox, yeah. Alright, so that can also search for stuff. I mean, we've seen the Wasteland. There's no reason not to play it on basics. You can like Foothills for Savannah and play Mindstone. So with the Bonfire in hand, I mean, I'd like to get as much value off the Bonfire as possible. So, I mean, since I've got like a lot of good pointer removal, that sucks. I mean, I can just use 2 spells to kill it. Could also have like upkeep Jet. I don't know if that. I guess that's better. Jeez. Wouldn't have mattered. That's kind of annoying because now I've scryed a couple lands to the bottom. I'm less interested in like just cycling Eternal Dragon to. What? Give me a swords, please. Yeah, it's decent. This is like the mono black draw. This Whisper, Messenger, Obliterator. Pretty good. I mean, I definitely have outs against Obliterator. Definitely have outs. Oh, I mean, yeah, maybe I should have just been taking hits off his Messenger. I don't know. That could make sense. Skin render. Ugh. Well, my Bonfire doesn't look great right now. Ah, really? Can give me an extra turn there. Get some value. I mean, I'd have to specifically draw a land to be able to cast Eternal Dragons, so probably best off just sacking the Mind Stone here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That one doesn't untap. I do have a question if I want to triple block with the soldiers or just put one on the skin render. Oh boy. That's really bad. That's really bad. Well, Okay. Can't win them all. Like, I don't even get value from, like, I'm like, Flicker Wisp your Skinrender. It's like, okay, kill your Flicker Wisp. Now I've got 3 big creatures. I guess I'll cycle the Eternal Dragon, because, like, Martial Coup might be an out. Sorta. It's not looking good. Parallax Wave could buy me some time. Baneslayer might be okay. Anger or active, like still like active aggression actually doesn't really help because this guy is flying now. Or hold on a second. I mean, I guess I could go Flicker Wisp, the Skin Renderer, and then next turn play Linvala. So that way at least he kills my Kithkin, and then I have like something that can hold off his guys. If I go Linvala here, he attacks. I kind of have to just chump with it. I could also just Flicker Wisp to chump. Oh, I did not see that. You're right. Wow. That's obvious play. Forgot it's not just target creature. Good play, Yogs. That was a close one. That's way better. What's up, Jazzy? Red cap, jeez. Oh boy. Alright, triple on Skin Render. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I draw a land, I could Bonfire for 3. I guess I'd die if I do. Yeah, whatever. It's not really an option. Curse Scroll, that's game. Yeah. I don't think I want Grudge just for a Curse Scroll. I mean, a mono black deck probably has some artifacts. Anytime you're monocolor, you know, you're more likely to take colorless cards, artifacts to fill out the deck. I mean, his draw is like really, really good. If not, I mean, I feel like we're probably decent in this matchup. We've got a lot of good cards against him, but he did have an insane draw. Well, I mean, Dan's a good guy. I trust Dan, but I mean, yeah, like, you know, if you do end up in a draft with me or watching a stream, just turn the stream off right as you enter the draft and you see that I'm in the draft, because you shouldn't be watching any of my games. You shouldn't be watching any of my draft. So, but you know, most people who end up in that do that. Oh, okay. What's up, Athena? I don't know if he watched or not, but I mean, he's whatever. I trust him. It's not a big deal, but that's just something I want people to know is if you're in the draft with me, just leave immediately. It's the most fair way to play it. Yep, it was a good one. I mean, would like some white mana, but if I draw a land, I can go turn 3 Koth. That's very, very good. Magma Jet. Well, I'm gonna go for Mind Stone, hope that I draw the land. If not, I'll jet something, set up the land. Dark Ritual. Obliterator, okay. Well, that's good against Makath. And 1 red for every mountain control. I can go Koth minus Koth, because like he just attacks Koth anyway. So I can go Koth minus Koth and then Magma Jet my opponent. Just try to set up some good draws. Yeah, I mean my best shot here is stealing Obliterator. I mean even then I might not even win in a spot like that. Parallax Wave, Eternal Dragon. I mean, Dragon's like a Plains, so I'd like to keep that. I mean, I can't cast Parallax Wave yet, so that's got a bottom. Problem, it's gonna be kind of hard for him. He has to play like something with like 4 power, and that is gonna be difficult because I gotta steal his Obliterator block, and then well, see now he sees the act, so he can play around it. Do I? Yeah, I think I use the Eternal Dragon here. I could like wait, but I don't want to be able to. Let's see, I don't have. I mean, might as well Savannah anyway, just to make him think I got something. If he doesn't have like Sundering Titan, this could eventually hurt me. Why does our deck seem strange? Oh, well, we have Gargadon, so we have Active Aggression and Zealous Conscripts. He's attacking with both. It might be a mistake, but I assume. I mean, at the minimum, he could just like scroll his guy and hope he hits. But I'm assuming he has something here. No. All right. Seems pretty painful for him. I think that's just a mistake. Seems like I might have a shot now. Didn't really need a mountain. True, the Parallax Wave anyway. Well, I mean, Wave can definitely buy us a lot of time if we can get the white mana for it. Yosei, as far as a blocker, doesn't really do much for us. White. Okay. We can get the Sacred Foundry. Gotta go kind of low for it. Yeah, I think we got a Parallax Wave. We'll go Yosei afterwards. I guess I could just wait. Yeah, the original Ray of Command was an instant. Well, he doesn't have anything. Lightning Helix is potentially a full extra turn. We're also going to use Wave to protect the Yosei, potentially. I mean, when he eventually gets his Obliterator back, I could, if I have to, I might have to just block with Yosei and trade. Come on, give me some gas. Ooh, wow. That's really good. When you're up, you lose 1 life unless opponent has 10 life. Hold on. When you're upkeep, you lose 1 life unless opponent has 10 or less life. It's interesting because, like, that 1 life actually can be very relevant, but the only way I can do it is, like, to play my Helix first. Is there some way for me to go really aggro here? If I'm like, Helix your face, attack for 5, play Flicker Wisp on Yosei. So then he loses an extra life. So he goes to 13, 12, he goes to 7, and then I have lethal with Parallax Wave backup. Well, I mean, I can... Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Well, first, actually, there's a few things here, though. First of all, I mean, I can definitely, like, it's rather than untap the Yosei, I should just wave again, like untap the, undo the wave. It'll give me a couple extra turns. But yeah, I can't Helix and Wisp. But I don't need to actually. I don't need that extra damage. All I have to do is Wisp. Oh, and I get to hold on. I get to wave my Yosei, so it'll come back into play. Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we attack with Yosei. Because the Yosei is going to come back into play from the wave untapped, so I don't even have to worry about taking damage back. No. We want to go Flicker Wisp this turn because that's lethal. We give him a whole extra turn if we wait on the Flicker Wisp. He's dead next turn. And we have 1 extra damage, so we don't even need to get to 11 life. So he takes an extra damage. Yeah, Dan disconnected. So he said, "Am so bad." Yep. I wouldn't disagree with that. What happens if we like? Is there something? I doubt there is, but so if we flick, like, if we Flicker Wisp the wave and in response remove the Flicker Wisp, then the wave. Wait, the Flicker Wisp goes away. The wave comes back. It's got 5, and then the Flicker Wisp comes back, and then I get to Flicker Wisp something at end of turn that's going to stay away for a full turn. Wait. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Can I actually steal one of his lands for a turn? I think I can. So I think if I go Flicker Wisp, put it on the Parallax Wave, wave the Flicker Wisp, wave the Yosei, Flicker Wisp goes away, wave comes back, or sorry, Flicker Wisp. So this is the end of turn, so I can Flicker Wisp his Swamp. Oh, no. Main phase post-combat. Main phase post-combat. Oh, never mind. I overthought things. End of turn, the wave comes back. All right, never mind. I thought I was doing something cool, but yeah, you're right. I should have done it on the Savannah. Then I could cast Helix. So if he plays like discard or something, okay, I win. If no Slaughter Pact. All right, we got there. Jeez, opponent's deck is pretty sweet. Lifebane Zombie. I really like mono black, so I mean he's gotten good draws, but his deck is good. I don't think anything's changed. Yeah, that's the thing about Cube is like you end up with these really weird interactions in play, and you kind of have to figure it out as you go. Where if you're playing constructed, you'll already know what all the interactions do. But with Cube, like you can learn new things. Sometimes something cool can happen. Sometimes it doesn't. You really have to think it out. And Parallax Wave is one of the more complex cards in the Cube. All right, let's go. Again, I feel like this is a good matchup. Considering how powerful this deck is, I feel like we're pretty well set up against it. I mean, Mindstone Martial Coup, that's pretty strong. I hate that we have the Bonfire in our hand. Ooh, swords, finally. Finally swords. So you can Foothills for Sacred Foundry. We don't have any use of green, so... Knight of Infamy. That's okay. We can Bonfire kill that. Mother. Might as well just play Mother this turn. Mindstone next turn. I mean, we have some really nice 4-drops we could draw. But getting Mother online quickly is pretty important. And... next turn... well, I guess next turn then we can't Bonfire and Mindstone, but we could just Bonfire for 1 if we had to. Let's go for Mother. I'd just like to Bonfire before he has time to put Herald of Torment on his Knight. Wow, we get to get 2 guys with the Bonfire. It's cool. Ooh, Baneslayer. It's looking pretty good. Should be able to win this game. Hope he doesn't go like Life Bane Zombie, which he could have, but we can't do anything about it. Because like he would have gone for Bone Shredder on the Mother there if he had Life Bane Zombie, so he could still potentially have it, and then get her Baneslayer would be really sucky. Why not wait a turn? Maybe. Uh-oh, that's not good. Ugh, what we lose? Mindstone, Baneslayer. I mean, still got the coup, but that's kind of bad. We gotta kill that. Has to use the swords though. That sucks. Yeah, that was bad. Stone for... yeah, I guess. That makes sense, Bruns. Maybe that was wrong. Oh, shit. That's so bad. We just have to like coup for 3. Yeah, I mean this game could have gone a lot better. I mean the Marshall coup hitting the Baneslayer was obviously terrible for us, but I could have played that a little better. I mean, I don't know. It seemed like just, I or how much mana do you have? He was only at 4. I should have waited 1 turn, just gone for the Mind Stone. That was a mistake. I mean, I was just so happy to get the value off of my card. Recurring Nightmare. Uh-oh. Is Bone Shredder? Well, that's not good. Damn it! So frustrating. I mean, Mono Black has been a great archetype for a while. I really like it. Ah, we lost. I mean, considering this, yeah, we weren't winning no matter how we played it. But I should have waited a turn on the bonfire. It was a mistake. Alright. Next cube. Glad to lose to a viewer. Gonna take a 5-ish minute break. I gotta grab a little bit of food. So I got no snacks with me. Why do I not have many viewers? What's going on? I guess there's 2 big events on. So when they end, we'll get a lot of people in. No biggie. Alright, be back a little bit. Keep entering the raffle. Hey guys, back. Got a bite to eat. Just ready to jump into queue again. Sorry. No, your deck was really good. I mean, you were aware of the one mistake you made, and other than that, you played fine. And yeah, really nice deck. Mm. Well, I think White Weenie is very good. Um, I like red, white, blue planeswalkers a lot. Slacks. That's Jesse Hampton. It's in this draft. Alright. We got Baneslayer Angel, Draga Tree Speaker, Goblin Rattlemaster, and I like Baneslayer. So I'm going to take that. It's a very flexible first pick. I mean, Tree Speakers, if you want to go into like a green ramp type deck, it's one of the best cards in that deck. I mean, that's fine. I just think Baneslayer just goes well in anything that's playing white. Not that you wouldn't want a Tree Speaker in other decks, but like as a first pick, I like Baneslayer a little more open. Got a Caryatid, a Johnny Steadfast, Figure Destiny, Tundra. Probably take Figure. See if we can maybe do White Weenie. No. Microphone should be on. Baneslayer is fair. The whole like fair versus non-fair. I don't really get the whole debate, or like cards either help you win games or you lose. I thinking in black and white, like this is fair, this is unfair. Like Baneslayer is pretty frickin' unfair if you're trying to win with a bunch of creatures and your opponent plays a Baneslayer. That's pretty unfair. Oh, Treachery. Path to Exile, Isamaru. So it's like Path if we want to just like move in on White Weenie, but I think Treachery is good enough. It goes really well with Baneslayer. You know, maybe we'll end up not playing the Figure of Destiny. I think that's worth taking. I mean, it must have been a pretty good pack for Treachery third to be here. Let's give it a shot. Basalt Monolith or Hollowed Spirit Keeper. I think I'd take the Spirit Keeper. Because we could still be just White Weenie, where Monolith isn't going to be good. Monolith accelerating into 5-drops isn't the best. And this should be decent in a control deck as well. Temple, I think, over Fetters, Forbid, the Savannah Lions. And again, we could just be like mono white weenie and ignore the treachery. So, I mean, like Fetters kind of stays in between. Temples are pretty good though in like a control deck, be able to fix and scry. I do like Forbid quite a bit. Yeah, it could be Fetters. Ooh, Mirran Crusader over Wasteland Linvala. Nope, still got an hour and 15 minutes for the raffle. Yeah, I mean, I can still, like, definitely White Weenie is open, so I can still just move in at this point. I can probably make a blue-white, like, mid-range control type deck work as well. We got Solemn versus Land Tax. Neither's good in a White Weenie deck. I think I prefer Solemn in a control deck. Time Warp, Breeding Pool, Dictate, Kami. Time Warp could be quite good with like aggressive blue-white type deck. Dictate seems very powerful. I mean, the more aggressive we are, the better Dictate's going to be. It might be okay if we're mid-rangey as well. I mean, we can still just be White Weenie, so I'm going to take Dictate. And this is pretty much a miss. We could take Cloudfin Raptor. I don't think that's ever really going to be good, so I think I'm going to take Temple of Epiphany. Like, we're going to be really heavy white. It might be hard to get this turn 1. Let's open up some splash opportunities. So we got Caves versus Delver. I have no spells yet, so I'm going to take Caves. I mean, it looks like, definitely someone is taking the white. So that's not great. Would you ever like nick those in a White Weenie deck? Probably not. I guess Domery Raid is the best card. I guess I'll just take that. Fleece mainline. This is not looking good. To enter the giveaway, you type exclamation, ticket, space, and then however many tickets you want to buy. Disciple, I guess Fam Centaur. I don't know. That treachery really threw us off. If we just took Path, we would just be on White Weenie. Lingering Souls, Hallowed Fountain, Bident. Bident probably tables. We've got a Caves of Koilos already. And we don't even know if we want to be blue, so I'm going to take Lingering Souls. Like, minimum we'll have at least one way to flash it back. And, all we have is a Treachery and a Temple right now. So, we don't really have to be blue. And then hopefully we table... Biden, if we're still blue, Biden could be really nice. Yep. Bitter Blossom, O-Ring. Probably want to take Bitter Blossom. We've got a Dictate already. and we just picked up the Lingering Souls. It's a very powerful pack. Like, Commune is the only bad card in it. So I think we take Bitter Blossom. We're probably going to table... I think there's a good chance of us getting Mentor back, which would be pretty nice with what we have so far. And maybe 8.5 Tails. Ugh. So Mox Diamond, Glenelendra, Elite Vanguard. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I mean, Mox Diamond could be okay. We've got some decent stuff to accelerate out into, like turn 1 Bitter Blossom's pretty sweet. Turn 2, any of these guys. We could just take Vanguard, go for, you know, aggression. I mean, if we were blue, Glenelendra would be good. Might just take Vanguard, but Mox could be better, I'm not sure. I mean, I'd like to move out of blue. I mean, blue might be very open this pack, I'm not sure, but we got Geist Saint Traff, Vindicate, Frontline Medic, Arid Mesa. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of blue this pack and then no blue next pack. But at this point, probably just take Vindicate. I think Geist might be a little better. But we're definitely playing black. We've already passed too many white 1-drops. You mean we shouldn't pass anymore, or we should take it since there's none left? Not sure. Okay, Crusade, Windswept Heath. Crusade or Windswept Heath? Unfortunately, let's see, Souls makes white creatures. Like, you know, Bitter Blossom makes black creatures. Solemn is an artifact. So I'm not sure if Crusade is going to end up being very good yet. So we could also take the Windswept Heath. Crusade still looks pretty good, though. Because we do have Souls, Spirit Keeper, Crusader, a couple 1-drops. So I'm going to take Crusade. If I had a duel already, I would take the Heath. We got Temple of Silence. Yep, Temple. Pretty easy. There's a Pestamite. Pestamite's go with Kiki-Jiki. Meaning we're no longer the weenie deck. Yep, Temple. Ooh, Exalted Angel over Mutavault. Unexpectedly Absent, sure. Yeah, Bind came back, but we don't want it now. Just hate. I mean, Solar Heart's pretty annoying. Seal of Fire is decent too. I think Silver Heart might be the scariest. I don't think there's any chance we go into like heavy blue at this point for Bident. So things are looking okay. Based on pack 1, I feel like, and it might be hard to tell, but we were getting cut at some point of white weenie stuff, but it's hard to tell exactly who is taking it, because if there are a few spots to our right, okay, we got 8.5 Tails, it's good. The other card was the Mentor of the Meek. Someone else got that. I mean, I think I'd prefer a Mentor in this deck. Badlands, Sunpetal Grove. Probably Badlands. Might be able to use that for fixing if we pick up a white-red fetch. I don't think we'd be interested in Ghoul. Arid Mesa. Okay. So that, with the Badlands, will let us fetch for white or black. Bloodghast, I mean, I don't think I'm that scared of the whole Kiki Jiki Mastermind thing. If I'm not going to play the Bloodghast or Sorin. This could maybe cut someone out of the color. Hopefully. Gnarled Scarhide might actually make it. Can't put it on Mirran Crusader, but might be decent enough. Sometimes we'll get it turn 1, which I'd be happy with, and put on a creature, get a little extra value, could be nice. Alright, this Armageddon... This is just not a very good pack for us, so I might just take Armageddon. Since White Weenie is, someone's taking it, I mean, maybe Hall of Triumph goes in the White Weenie deck, but they might be taking Imposing Sovereign. So I'm going to take Geddon. Works really well with Bitter Blossom. Yeah, Lord of Innistrahd's in this as well. Alright, Sublime Archangel, I think. Barrel Rice doesn't seem that great. Lifebane's a little tough on the mana. I'd like to prefer white creatures for the Crusade. Right now, it's pretty clear that we're going to play Crusade, so let's try to take white creatures wherever I can. No, I think Freyalise is the only Commander Walker. Like Commander 14. Got Scrubland, Spectral Procession. I think we want the Spectral Procession. As much as I love Scrubland, and we do have a fetch land for it, Procession just seems way too important when we've got Crusade and Dictate. It's good with Archangel also, so I think we just have to take it. Okay. Got Edict. Oh, there's Council Judgment. Let's take that. That's pretty easy. Not to mention I would like a little bit more removal, but we're looking just about good with removal. Alright, Precinct Captain. It's a really nice 2-drop. Overnight. Nothing else exciting. So I think this deck turned out well. And we got a Sorin. It'll be better than Paladin. Does make black creatures though, so no Crusade. It's kind of a miss. Hypnotic I think is just too much on the mana, because I've got all these double and triple white. So I'm going to take Molten Tail Massacre. I might end up playing it. It's not the worst finisher. Ooh, wow. Revelark, Shriekmoss, and Collector. I mean, I think it's between these two. I think it's Revelark. I believe, like, let's say I have, like, Dictate in play. I believe that it just says creature you control, you have +2/+2, so a creature in the graveyard wouldn't get that benefit. I assume the same for Crusade. I mean, I know that there's certain things that get set in the graveyard, but I believe that's not one of them. So I think Revelar can get back most anything. Eternal Dragon, I don't think we're going to run that, so I think I cut the Massacre Worm. Lifebane, surprised that Courser came around. Seal. Desecration Demon. I'd like to pick up like one more playable with that isn't double black. It looks like I'm gonna have to play the Massacre. Maybe Sealmane. It is my only artifact enchantment destruction, so that's probably okay. So I don't think I want to be going with Lifebane. So I've got all the double and triple white. Yeah, and I've got some fixing, but not a ton. Blink. Nope. I think I'd like Vial. Don't think I want Stronghold. I think Vial would be good. I don't know. Glad we didn't hate the Black Sun there, since I think we're running the Massacre. Is it worth playing the Scrylands like off color? Probably not. If you're like two colors, probably not. I disagree, Diaphan. Mirran Crusader is really strong. I mean, it just wins certain matchups. You play it and they're just like, oh, I concede. Like plus random things that pump it, and it's just really strong by itself. So 4 lands, we got 25 spells. We probably don't have to run the seal. Probably want to go for 17 lands, just for like the mana requirements, the colored requirements. Don't need Gnarled Scarhide. Maybe Solemn isn't necessary. There's nothing to really ramp into. I mean, the card's obviously just a fine card. I mean, I'm thinking that Molten Tail Massacre is better because it's much more threatening to our opponent. And this says 11 creatures, but we have Sorin, Bitter Blossom, Spectral Procession, Lingering Souls. So we have a lot of creatures. It does mean the Vial is like a little less exciting, but do we still want Vial? Yeah, I'm probably going to get the Solemn back in. Works reasonably well with Vial. Scarhide or Seal would also be fine. What's up, Past? Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's really hard to explain. Yeah, that makes sense, Remir. If they don't like pro color cards, Mirran Crusader is one that should probably go. I mean, it's better against counter spells, but just I don't know. You just get so much little bits of value of being able to cast 2 things in the same turn. And then, like, if you're mana screwed, sometimes you can completely rely on Vial to do everything for you. That's pretty powerful. And we have Armageddon, so we can, like, get and then leave Vial at, like, 3. Nope. Giveaway is still going on. Yeah, main deck Seal's fine, too. This is if it's over Solemn. Solemn definitely not great here. I mean, there's nothing to really ramp into. It just has like some decent value. It just is what it is. But maybe we'll. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I sort of don't like Seal. The last time I see Jenny Lewis, I wasn't paying attention, but I do like Jenny Lewis, so maybe I'll check it out again. This is the November 2014 Indie Rock playlist, so I have not heard these songs. They're all brand spanking new. I mean, I could run. I mean, so far people have tended to have like one, at least, artifact or enchantment, and it is the. Well, I have Vindicate. I guess I have Unexpectedly Absent. So I have some ways to deal with them. The less you have, the more important. No. We were trying to be like blue-white control. We got 3rd pick Treachery. The Lingering Souls was in pack 2. We kept looking for a splash. White Weenie was kind of getting cut, but we picked Leering Souls, and then we got past Blader Blossom, and then just kind of made it work from there. So yeah, Solemn versus Seal. Yeah, I agree, Jake. I think Viola is underrated. I think people at first were like, oh, it's good and constructed, but not limited, not cube. But it just has a lot of value. It just, I don't know. You'd think like, oh, well, it's a dead draw late game, but like, I don't know. The more you play with it, the more you just find little ways that you get lots of little bits of advantage. So even just like your opponent, needs to make an attack, and you have a Vile on 5, and like they have to be a bit scared. Oh, definitely, yeah. I was definitely focused on. Yeah, I know, Jideki. That was really good. All right, let's go with this. Let's run the Solemn. Yeah, like Solemn just has some random bits of value here and there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5 sources of black. There's 11, 12, 13, 14 of white. I think I can cut 1 for an extra swamp, because I'd like to get Bear Blossom turn 2 if possible. I mean, yes, I've got a lot of like double white and triple white, but just having 3 lands in the deck that don't tap for them, I guess that's kind of borderline. I also have the Psalms get black. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna cut 1 more swamp. I'll put 1 more plains in, and there we go. What? I'm short a land. Silly Moto. I guess I'll just do another plains. Alright. Badlands for Figure. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, it's for the Arid Mesa, though, if I need to get black. Yeah, Vile for Worm. That'd be cool. Yeah, I agree with that, Hue Balls. I think that's where the Splinter Twin combo came in. It was kind of like a pet card thing. But, I mean, what else are you going to do with Cube? I mean, you have cards you like, you think they're fun, put them in. I just think there's a lot of reasons why Splinter Twin is not fun. First of all, the fact that it takes frickin' forever. Well, I could do that, Levi. Other than Bitter Blossom, my black cards don't need to come out immediately. I only have 3 black cards that are single mana, and then I have the Leering Souls, which also doesn't need to come out immediately. And then I've got so many like double white. I've got the Figure of Destiny, and I've got the Spectral Procession triple white. I feel like it's more important that I just be able to play 3 planes in the first turn than getting my first swamp. I mean, right now I've got 2 cards that can't be used. Well, 1 card that can't be used for Figure, and 2 cards that can't cast Spectral Procession on turn 3. 2 lands, and like every swamp I add like messes that up a bit. And like I do have enough sources to cast my black spells, so I think this is okay. It's only Bitter Blossom that I really want to get on turn 2. Even then, Bitter Blossom can be fine afterwards, but that's the one where like I would want to push to get more black sources in. Sorin is not that important to get on turn 4. Are there any cards? Force of Will is like GTA is a million miles better than Force of Will, and no, I would take GTA over everything. Yeah, absolutely, I'd take GTA over everything in this cube. I don't think anything comes close, really. Like, it's colorless. Every single color has like creature-based decks. So it seems more flexible than Karn, which at least you have to like have either some ramp or have your deck be sort of slow to make it very good. I mean, even in control decks without that many creatures, GTA is still worth playing. Yeah, Armageddon plus Vile is pretty nice. No, Jason the Mind Sculptor, it's blue. I mean, it already oh well, man, sure, Brokefish, but. Yeah, Recurring Nightmare. I mean, sure, Recurring Nightmare can be fun, but if you're trying to win at cube, like, recurring nightmare does not work in every deck. Like, you have to make a lot of picks to try to make the nightmare work. And this particular cube doesn't actually have the tutors, so like you don't have Vampiric Tutor or Demonic Tutor. So like you have to just like get lucky to draw your Recurring Nightmare. Otherwise, the rest of your deck is like suboptimal because you pick cards to go with Recurring Nightmare. Now, I mean, we're just talking about compared to, say, Jitte. Yes, Recurring Nightmare is still like a strong card that's worth first picking, but I think, yeah, Clamp's not in the cube. I think Jitte is the best card. Jason Mind Sculptor is good, but I don't know. Blue's pretty overdrafted. Starting with the blue card, I mean, we got past Treachery and we got cut out of blue. So what does that say? This hand looks really nice. Yeah, Clamp would be unreal in this cube because of all the tokens. Every color has incredibly good token decks. Mystic. Oh! God, Vial is so broken. Wow, if I draw a Swamp, it'd be so good. What we can do is go Precinct Captain, and then we get Vial to 2. We can, if we like draw a land, so we have 3 lands out, we can attack and then Vial in 8.5 Tails and like use its ability. It'd be pretty sick. Alright, Dagon, don't use the Moto Grinder 1 at thing, because it makes it red on my screen and then it's distracting. Unless if you really need my attention. I guess I shouldn't auto-yield to it. Alright, this is good. So, I mean, at least next turn I can make that play with 8.5 Tails. Since this is a 2/2 first strike, I mean, I doubt that necessarily is coming up as far as me attacking, but it could come up on defense. We'll see. Yeah, no problem. Just letting you know. Do I love White Weenie? Second cube you watch, both, yeah. I like White Weenie a lot in this cube, for sure. What is opponent doing? Harmonize, okay. Oh, he's not dealing with my captain. Search for Nora, okay. He's doing big ramp. We'll save the Council's Judgment for whatever he plans to ramp out. Did pass a Tooth and Nail. Alright. So, not the greatest draw. So we get to 8.5 Tails anyway. Kind of a waste of a turn. I mean, maybe he plays some removal spell in his turn, like a Shriek Maw. Yeah, Harmonize is quite good. I mean, green doesn't get that stuff, and with all the ramp, being able to refill your hand is pretty important. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, Brumps. I mean, I've always liked White Weenie and Cube, especially white-black tokens. I just feel like they've improved it. Okay. So we'll Judgment that. That's actually kind of awkward, because we have to tap out, so that means we can't really send our Precinct Captain. General, I mean, I don't even know what general consensus. Is there some place where people are making consensuses? Consensi? Hey, just on time. To be pooped on, or for me to poop on. So yeah, we got a judgment now. That's true, Diafan. It's interesting. The people who are worried about people ghosting me or people who just pop in. No, I mean, I I'm not worried, but if I think it's happening, I can get frustrated. But yeah, I'm not. It's not like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be streaming because I could get ghosted. Like, obviously, streaming is still worth it for me. But sure, I mean, and if it was really happening a lot, like I wouldn't have had the success that I've had. So it's yeah, Avenger. That's a good one. He has 5 cards in hand still, and oh jeez, this is bad for me. Oh boy, this is bad. No, this is the only Massacre in the cube. Oh boy. Plays a land, they're 2/3s. Ugh. Got nothing to remove with Molten Tail. Oh, for sure, Mark. Yeah, no, I mean, ghosting is cheating. So, yeah, we're not gonna get in that discussion again, but yeah, ghosting is cheating, so don't do it. It's like stealing. My answer. I'm done. I don't have any wrath effects. Yeah, I have no way of coming back from that. I don't think Seal helps. Life Bane could be pretty good, but we'd have to mess up our mana a little for it. I mean, he's got some really expensive creatures, so if we get one, that could be really sick. That's probably worth it. I could maybe just put one swamp in, hope to get a little lucky. Like because some of the cards he's got are 7 and 8 mana, I have some time to draw into the second black for it. That gives me 6 sources of black. It's not as much as you'd love to have, but it could be enough. We gotta cut something. What was the last card we put in? Oh, Solemn. That can go. I mean, sure, it helps a little bit with Lifebane, but this is fine. Oh, this is interesting. I imagine the best thing to do is just start with Vial on turn 1. You might make an argument for just skipping the Vial. The opponent just mulled to 5. You can make an argument for just going with Temple Silence and not even playing Vial. Just like saving it to discard to Massacre. Oh, that's true. You can get Lifebane out. But I mean, if I draw any creatures on curve here, and even still, I might be able to, like, if I draw an untapped white land, I could maybe cast a Spirit Keeper anyway. And like the worst that happens, I clunk up my draw a little bit by going for the Vial. So I'll go for Vial. I don't know. I think either line is going to be very effective, but going for the Vial turn 1 just opens up possibilities later in the game. Well, here I think we should go for Temple Silence, though. So if we go for Caves, 8.5 Tails, next turn if we miss our drop, we can't put anything into play. But if we just go for the Temple, then next turn we can go Spectral Procession plus 8.5 Tails. So that's just better. So let's go for Temple here. I mean, if we drew it, we could like upkeep it, but then we wouldn't be able to 8.5 Tails, so we're going to bottom that. Okay, Brokefish? Are you kidding me? Opponent went turn 4 Grave Titan. Like, did you see what happened? You're gonna base your opinion on Vial about what happened that game? That's absurd. Like, come on. I mean, look, it's doing some really nice stuff this game. I mean, also our opponent is like playing green ramp. Like, yeah, Vial is not quite as good there. There are a lot of other decks in the format. Opponent is getting out incredibly huge creatures really quickly, faster than Vial, so it's not that great. I don't think this is fair. Watch, I mean, like, look what it's doing this game. I mean, already, how much mana am I getting off Vial? I'm about to get my 5th mana. Like, Vial is about to win me this game. I mean, we can Vial out the Massacre next turn, so let's just cast the Swift Keeper. And then we'll put in the Mirran Crusader. Well, okay, I guess the Crusader's probably beating him either way, but... Like, for 1 mana, we just got 11 mana off of this card. Like, you could, I mean, whatever arguments you want to make, like, we just got 11 mana out of 1 card. Sol Ring doesn't even do that. I mean, I'm not saying this is better than Sol Ring, but like, think about that. There are not that many cards in Magic that can do what Vial just did. I mean, completely unnecessary, but pretty good. So this just goes on Garruk. This goes opponent. All these cards, opponent. No, that's not the case, Brokefish. Just wait. Just wait. Look, I've played Vial a ton. I mean, and I'm very conservative as far as like whether to put stuff in my deck. Like, I am just about never disappointed with Vial. It just doesn't happen. I like, if you've played the card a lot, cool, and it doesn't do work for you, sure. But I've played a lot, and I am constantly impressed with how sick it is. What's up, Overmaster? Yeah, people are arguing against Vial just as a card, like, and we just got basically 11 mana off of it that game. I mean, and we have Geddon. I mean, just to throw on top. But I mean, I would argue that Vial is like just a strong card if you have enough creatures. Like, you get mana screwed, and like, oh, now I can cast my double black spell when I don't even have a swamp in play. Like, that's really, really good. Soul Ring doesn't do that. And then instant speed, your opponent's going to make an attack, and now you can just flash in something and eat their guy. Like, there's... and I don't even buy that it's dead in the late game. It's really not. I mean, sure, like, late game you draw a Vial, yeah, okay, it's bad. But, like, mid game, you throw it down, in a few turns, you can start flashing in creatures and making things difficult for your opponent. Let's run it back. Good hand. If our opponent doesn't just completely nut out, we're looking really good. Well, here's the beginning of the nutting. Being on the play would help too. Yeah, people are arguing against Vial, which is fair. I mean, I understand it. I used to feel that way. I was like, I don't think Vial is that great in Cube. Like, rather than play Vial, you could just play another creature, and then, you know, it's card disadvantage, but it's actually pretty absurd. Well, here we go. Oh wow, Dictate. This could be good. If the opponent doesn't just completely run over us, this hand seems pretty insane. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of Massacre, but we ended up a little short at the end, and I think it's fine as a curve topper. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if he's just gonna go, you know, turn 4 or something incredible again, could have trouble. If it doesn't like kill our lands, then we're looking pretty good. The question is, he's got 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we want to go with bad lands? I think we do. If we draw Lifebane Zombie, that might be a good play next turn, because he can't get to 8 mana. Well, no, Serino, people are arguing that Vial is like generally just a bad card. Not that it like can't ever be good, but they're saying that it's just like not a good card. And then yes, they're also saying it's bad in this deck, which I think is absurd. I think it's good in this deck. I mean, we only have like 11 to 12. I mean, did someone get timed out for... I thought there might have been a purge, but I don't know if a timeout was apt there for... Yeah, exactly, Jake. That's the point. It's easy to miss how useful it is to be able to just throw creatures in play without tapping mana. It's pretty powerful. Okay, opponent just casts Search. So if I draw a Lifebane Zombie, I'm definitely casting it this turn, I think. Maybe not. We'll see. So we can go Sorin, attack with everything. Just like bump Sorin there and then go for Dictate. I think that's better than Lingering Souls. Well, no, Krakenura, I think purges are fine. Like, if someone is arguing a point with me, and then I say what I think, and then they disagree, and then I say, well, you know, I kind of make another point, and then they continue to disagree, I think it's fair to purge. Like, because then it helps me, because I get distracted, because I'm focused in on this debate when I should be focusing on the game. It's not, like, you shouldn't ban someone for that, but I think purge is fine, so I can kind of get back. But even then, I wouldn't also time people out, I think just purge is fine. Purge is an awesome thing to do. Purging is great. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sorin here. Well, look, okay, we're not... Hold on, we're... you know, a card could be good in Legacy and not in Cube, right? So... you could certainly think like, okay, Vial is good when you construct your deck around it, but it's not a card that you just want to throw in. You need to have some good reason to play it, some combo or something. But I feel like if you just have, say, just enough creatures at different costs and stuff, I think it's just pretty strong. So we have 2 flyers, so if opponent does something like play Avenger, which he's not doing, he's casting like Terracodon. Oh, 9. Uh-oh, what is this? Genesis Wave? Oh, Tooth and Nail. Oh my god. Tooth and Nail. Uh-oh. Oh, a purge is a 1-second timeout, which, well, it just deletes the message, that's all. So I don't see it, and I can just continue back to doing what I'm doing. But it's not banning people, it's not preventing them from speaking. It's just kind of a very quick answer to something that's bothersome. So purging is cool. I encourage my mods to do that. I mean, obviously, yeah, be cautious with purging, because you can cause problems by purging comments if it's not reasonable. But I think it's pretty safe, because like, if you really mess up with a purge, it's not a big deal. The person can just say what they meant to say again. Well, we'll see what he gets. I mean, so he gets Terracodon, he gets Wurmcoil Engine. So, I mean, Wurmcoil is a big deal. That could beat me, because I only have 2 flyers in play. I mean, he's pretty much going to kill the Sorin, and then maybe 2 of his own lands. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 creatures against his 4. Yeah, okay, he's doing that. I definitely have to think about if I'm going to attack with a bunch of stuff, because I get him to 1 with the flyers. But then he gains an extra 6 life for my attack. But I don't know, let's see. I'll have to think it out. Ooh, Unexpectedly Absent. That is unexpectedly really awesome here. I mean, so let's say I just use it on the Wurmcoil, attack with everything. I mean, that's alright. And then I can flashback Lingering Souls. The question is, do I want him to draw it next turn? Like, he could have some kind of Mass Removal spell they could draw into, where like Wurmcoil shouldn't be game. Don't pun. I didn't pun. I swear I didn't pun. That would have been an unconscious one if I did. So, oh, sorry, I don't get him to 1. I get him to 3 with Dictate. So yeah, I think I absent. If he casts an next turn, he's dead. Well, he gets to have Birds of Paradise up, but I'm gonna have 4 flyers in play with Dictate. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it on top. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do, Hunter. One, two, three. Yeah, no, just attack with flyers. F6. This should be good. Yeah, the Bird for Chump. I've got 4 flyers and I have Dictates, so Bird Chump. If he just plays Wurmcoil, he's dead. Yeah, Absent was in the old cube. So Wurmcoil. If there's something he can like Slaughter Pact, or he only has 1 card, and he probably has nothing, but Let me just think if I want to block with this or not. So, assuming he has like Slaughter Pact, if I take it, if I swing back with anything, I just want to see if like Wormcoil Engine is going to gain enough life. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he gets to block everything. So there's no point not to just block here. Like he's going to block everything and then he's going to gain life back. So I'm not going to want to attack on the ground no matter what next turn. Oh, actually, he has 2 mana up because of the birds. Okay, I just looked back. I don't think Cue Balls was doing anything out of line. Oh, he has ultimate price. Jeez. Okay. So he goes to 1. I mean, he's no cards in hand, so I'm still pretty much fine. You gain 6 life, but I can attack through the air for more. I get 7 life. I mean, still should be okay. Now I could double block or triple block. I probably should. Just so next turn I don't have to deal with it. I can put everything on. Oh wait, it's Death Touch? Never mind. Okay, so let's just put the smallest creatures on. Did you see the Dictate? I mean, it's in play. I'm confused. What are you talking about, Rupala? I guess Kappa. Alright. Let's get in there with the Flyers. Should be game. Set and match. And we have some extra time left over. Hell yeah. Let's go. Break time, baby. And 636 viewers, so cool. Because we had like 200 earlier. I was like, what's going on? But having 2 other streamers being in the finals of the Legacy Open, that makes sense. Good question, Mike. As far as his block with the Birds of Paradise, I mean, I don't think he had seen it. That's interesting. No, Dan, I have a bad back. I don't want to be playing. Like, I enjoy having a break because I get to stretch for a little bit. I don't want to be playing all Magic. I can't do that. So no, I don't want to play. I don't want to have a constructed deck. Thanks. Those dudes on the first match. Oh yeah, they're still in their first game. Oh no. Wait, what? No, this is round 1. says 1020. I don't know, I'm confused. Alright, so we've got 20 minutes left in the giveaway. So if you want to enter that, it's 10 EXP for a ticket. You can buy up to 100 tickets. To enter, type exclamation, ticket, space, and then however many tickets you want to buy. And the raffle is for a Vintage Masters pack. So good luck. Get in there. Got 20 minutes left. Hey, Wally. It's gonna be Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, I'll have Elantris on my stream. We'll do serious magic like we usually do on Elantris' stream. But she'll be skyping in, and either I'm just gonna use her webcam only, or we'll do both of us webcam. One of those is probably gonna get more views for me than I normally do, so it's gonna be fun. And then we have to decide, who's going to be making the decisions. Still, though, definitely check out Elantris' stream, whether I'm on or off. It's pretty fun. And for people who watch my stream, if you haven't, gone over there, definitely check it out. I'm on there about once a week. Yeah, maybe Butch. We'll see how it works. But I go over there about once a week to do a draft. I mean, pretty similar to how I do it here, just a lot more alcohol and Elantris is there, so it adds a lot to the equation. And I mention them. I always tweet it out. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter, if you want to know when those are happening, that's what to do. Or just follow Elantris. Where does her rating hover? Below 16, but we're working on it. Yeah, her stream is more fun than mine. Nah, split mind. I know, we'll try. In the new client, you go to account, then you go to game. Was it game details or something? And then it'll sit up there. How much for a flex today? Yeah. I don't know. I guess we don't really argue too much over there. Below 16, yeah, 2-digit rating. Last time I was on there, Friday night, it was really fun. You can watch the past broadcasts. So oh, okay, next round's coming up. I mean, go to her page, check the past broadcasts and highlights. There's some pretty fun stuff. But I definitely did flex for the camera at the end of last stream, which I don't do on my stream. And it was glorious. Oh, did I take away your sword? Why does purging take away modding? That's lame. Wow, you just happen to have a 1870 rating, you had no idea? That's pretty cool, Ben. You just wake up in the morning and there's a beautiful girl laying there next to you. You're just like, wow, that's nice. That was 1870 rating. I don't check, Gonna bring it up again? What do you mean? Val has been performing very well for us. But there's only 12 creatures, but I have all these other spells that I want to be casting on curve, so even for those 12 creatures, I can cast Spectral Procession and then cast a 2-drop the same turn, pretty much. Yeah, I know, Khaled. That's lame, but yeah. I'll just have to remember to remod people after I purge, or just, I'm not going to purge as much as a joke as I have been doing. That should fix it. Alright, 10 minutes left in the giveaway. Get on to round 2. Yeah, well, it's been a little while they've reinstated rating. I mean, at least a month, I think. And okay, I have Osiris. Let's go. Good hand. Oh, wow. Now it's really good hand. Before drawing the Vanguard, I wasn't sure if we would have a good chance of being able to do a quick Geddon, but that helps considerably. Okay, use Bolt on it, that's good. It means he has 2-drop, right? Okay. Vindicate, that's good. I mean, we're probably not gonna be able to like Geddon on turn 4 effectively, but if we can get Baneslayer out and Geddon right after, that could be pretty sick. Okay, Hall of Triumph. So we can Vindicate the Marauder. Hope I draw something next turn. Well, I'm not going to get it on turn 4. That's the thing. Okay, Rattlemaster. That's annoying. With the Hall of Triumph, Jesus, that's really bad for me. I mean, if I can get the Baneslayer out, I don't miss. I mean, I get to sit back and use 8.5 Tails to. Oh wait, I can make stuff. Oh wow, that's so sick. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't Temple. I'll just pass, leave mana up. I hope he doesn't realize this is going on, but I'm just gonna play a Plains and pass. I could go for Temple, but I'd like to have 1 extra mana up, just to be a little safer, I think. Hold on. Target permanent you control gains protection from white. Okay. Oh, he didn't attack with the Rattlemaster. Huh. I mean, I don't know, I guess maybe I could have had something, but you'd think he would attack there. So I make this white, then I make his other guy white. I guess, I think it's slightly better to give the 8.5 Tails pro white here, actually. If he has something that like just deals 1 damage, it's actually slightly better, because I have to tap out anyway. So like this way it just doesn't have 1 damage on it. If I had more mana up, I wouldn't do that. Bitter Blossom, okay. Alright, so I attack. Well, no, I don't attack. No, I just play Baneslayer. He only has 3 lands in play. Should be hard for him to kill Baneslayer. No, you can't do that, Angry Panda. 8.5 Tails only lets you give protection to things you control. So that doesn't work. This seems pretty good. Just sit back on Baneslayer for like 30 turns, just gain life every turn, while Bitter Blossom's going off, making me tokens. This could be nice. What? He just jetted me? Rather than the 8.5 Tails? What? Well, because I had Geddon, I felt like I'd rather just get rid of the creature and leave him with the Hall. But yeah, that's yeah. You could go for the Hall, but I mean maybe you could assume that he'd have tokens or something. That'd be reasonable. Okay, what did he do with the? He goes top top. I mean, it probably means like 2 lands, which is kind of interesting. I mean, either way, I could just get it next turn. If I draw a land, I could go, play the land, Bitter Blossom Geddon, maybe. Oh wait, no. Oh, I can float a mana, then afterwards play a land. That's way better. Now, question is, do I send Baneslayer? And the answer is no. Yeah, it's like even if I get in and he has 2 lands on top, like, yeah, he probably can't cast stuff. Floaty Burn. All right. But I mean, I think I leave back the Baneslayer. He's playing Hall of Triumph. He's probably mono red. This looks like mono red. I mean, sure he could be splashing something, but looks as much like mono red as you could imagine. So, because actually, hold on, no, but he can still attack with the Rattle Master. So I may need to. I mean, this is a lot of damage. This is 4. That's 12 damage at me. So I probably have to leave both back. So I think I just go Bitter Blossom. Oh, that'd be bad. Hold on. All right, I float a bunch. I get in using white. Play Plains, Bitter Blossom, and then F6. For his sake, I sure hope that he actually has a land on top. I mean, that would be hilarious if. Oh my god, he Magma Jetted, and he left 2 spells on top. It appears. I mean, or like 1 spell that was so good potentially that it was worth not going for. Council Judgment. I mean. Seems pretty good if I draw 1 more land, so I'm going to keep that on top. I'm going for Crusade next turn anyway. I can make this lose, like, white. I can make this, white, which means I can actually attack with Baneslayer this turn. On the other hand, I mean, like, I do get to just eat a token where I don't... Like, he gets to maybe start building tokens. I can attack with 8.5 Tails, though. That's perfectly fine. I would just make this white and trade. How does Crusade nombo with 8.5 Tails? That doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, you're right. Yes, you're right. That's true. So if I make his guys white, they're still going to get +1/+1 from the Crusade. That's pretty funny. Might as well make this one white. Just gain 1 extra life. Yeah, like I can also make my fairy tokens white. Like I can kill him pretty quickly here. mean, he can't kill me next turn, so... Well, actually, I mean, I'm okay with him trading Rabble Master for Anaptil, so I'm actually going to go Crusade first, and then all in. I'm going to gain 6 life, and he's going to take 7. He's going to take 10, unless if he chumps or trades. Of course, Spiral Prince. I mean, that's definitely what the case was there. Playing the Goblin seems like a mistake. He doesn't have that much time to like sit there and cast it with Kicker, and like his tokens are dying every turn, so it's not like he's gonna be able to build up a bunch of tokens and then all in with Bushwalker. So I think that's okay. I mean, I guess it has to attack each turn, but whatever. What is he gonna do at this point? He's not in good shape. I don't know about most underrated of all time, but yeah, I've always really liked Anaptil. I think it's just a very strong card. For just being a 2/2 for 2, for being a bear, it allows you to do so many things, and it's so good in the super late game. How many good Death and Taxes creatures do I have? I got Mother Rune. Oh, no, not this deck. That was the other deck that had Mother. I guess so. Alright. 9, 11, 13, 15. He just concedes, yeah. Alright, so Madcap skills, Hall of Triumph, Lightning Bolt, Magma Jet, Marauder, Goblins. It's your usual mono red aggro deck. I mean, Seal of Cleansing, maybe. It's got some value. Because, I mean, you know, it's good to kill his Hall. It could be okay on Madcap skills, but probably not. I mean, you can't surprise anybody with that. Are there cards that are just bad? These are all good. Geddon is sketchy. Still just very powerful. Massacre is fine. Solemn seems decent. Just for the value. If they're killing your guys that you play anyway, might as well get value off of it. I've got Judgment, Vindicate to kill a Hall if I have to. And maybe Unexpectedly Absent could mess with it. Like, Seal versus Madcap skills is not that great. Tempt. I mean, yeah, I like the card Tempt, but I'm not going to play it here. Is Unexpectedly... Yeah, of course this is worthwhile. I was just pointing out, for Hall of Triumph, you know, he makes a big attack, I bounce the Hall, and then I get to block everything. Could be good. Well, okay, I agree to an extent that Armageddon is not great here, but it also is just, like, cap the game. And that can be pretty powerful. Just, like, cap. Here we go. Well, hold on, okay. Madcap, sure, like, Madcap skills I can hit with Seal, but, like, when is that happening? I mean, sure, if I just have Seal sitting in play and he goes for Madcap skills, okay, they cancel out. But if he plays Madcap, makes a big attack, and, like, now I go and, like, play Seal, he knows about the Seal, he's not going to get, like, blown out by it, and I've already taken damage, and I just get a 1-for-1 after the fact. I mean, what card do I want to take out that's that bad? I mean, I do like that it can kill Hall. That's nice. I mean, but yeah, if I go, like, Bitter Blossom into Geddon, that could definitely just beat him. I've got some nice things to put into play. Get board advantage, and then Geddon, it just puts the lock on the door. I mean, yeah, it's not great here, but I don't think Seal is great here either. I think it's fine. If he doesn't draw Madcaps, or if he doesn't draw Hall or something else really good, then I don't really want Seal. And I have other ways to deal with Hall, so I think I'm going to keep it like this. And I'm not using the fact that the Geddon was good that game to try to justify it. I just think, like, if I can get ahead, I get in. I think that's a nice thing to have. I don't think it's like a win more necessarily, even though it kind of, like, it's close to win more. I just think that I think it can actually win games that you would otherwise lose because they have time to draw their burn spells and all. Alright, got a couple first strikers. Madcap skills. Yikes. I mean, Precinct Captain, if it is allowed to hang out for a little bit, could be really good against that. If he just kills it, I mean, if he just has like removal backing this up and I don't draw the way to kill that, I'm just dead. Yeah. I mean, but nothing you can do there. If that's annoying to you, then you can get banned. Oh, okay. We need black. Don't find it acceptable to hop into my stream and just complain about something I'm doing that... what? Oh, he gets to do it for 2. Oh. Well, I'm dead unless I draw a swamp or some way to deal with that, because Solomon's not fast enough. I'm probably dead anyway, because I'm at 3 against a burn deck. Yep. Okay. That's not beatable. Let's just run it back. That absolutely does not change my thinking about Seal. It's the exact same. Yay! I like it. Vial turn 1. I mean, I don't have any creatures, but that's not necessarily a problem, because Vial is only going to be good in like 4 turns anyway. Spike Shot Elder. That's a bit annoying. Oh, not anymore! Wow, what a draw. If you reveal the first strike one, you're saying like, Bioken, you're suggesting that I should have played the 8.5 tails first? I disagree with that completely. Whoa, this hand is unreal. Let's go with a little spectral procession action. Not really beatable by a mono red deck at this point. The reason why I didn't want to go for 8.5 tails first is because if it did survive, Precinct Captain can start making 1/1 tokens, and that's going to be really good against his Fire Drinker. And if he's just like removal, like, I'm probably dead anyway. So I might as well just go for it. I think. He just needs to have a burn spell that turn. Silly Spike Shot Elder. This time he jets my creature. What does he do? He goes top, but like... I'm sorry, if you top, like... Again, I'm not... Okay, maybe what he did last game is correct. I guess I can't say that he necessarily made a mistake. So that would be wrong to do. The one thing is, like, you know, if he somehow has a way, like Slagstorm or something. But, I mean, even then, if I get a black, I can Lingering Souls again. And I really can't just pass here. Like, just 2 creatures in play, it's just not enough to really put the pressure on. I guess his Bonfire... Oh, what if... No. If he had Bonfire, he would have just topped it, right? Like, he put 2 cards on top. If he had Bonfire, would he really be like, just go for a land first? Oh, he just messed up. This attack with his Elder, it's a Goblin. He just threw it away. Okay, Burst Slice. Yeah, you just protect his guy, but I just forced that out of him. Land game. Let's see, do I go to 4? Probably just keep it at 3. I have a lot of stuff at 3. Game. Alright, is there a reason to hold back, say, 1 flying creature? I mean, we're at 19. If he goes like... let's start with he has Bushwhacker. Because that's like part of the combo he's going to need to have. He has to have Bushwhacker, so it's like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 3 extra. It's 11 damage. That's pretty far off. I mean, on one hand, I should be fine if I leave a guy back. Like, it should be reasonable to just kill him next turn anyway. I think I'm just going to leave a flyer back. Just trying to think of, like, how I actually lose here. I think, like, this seems really safe to just attack with 2. I can't think of what he could have. I feel like there must be some combination of 2 cards he could have that can probably deal 19. But I can't think of them. Yeah, I mean, the clock really is the same. And the fact that I have Lingering Souls in the graveyard for 2 more 4/4s, I've got Council's Judgment, it really makes sense for me to just leave 1 back here, I think. So in trade for the Rattle Master, I can just block the Spike Shot. 5. I mean, it's pretty easy for him to just kill one of my creatures and drag the game out a little longer, so I think I'm just going to block the Spike Shot. Okay. No breaks. We do get to face Slacks, which is Jesse Hampton's account, so that'll be cool. Jesse and I, he is the Magic player that I have known for the longest in my life, I believe. I'm trying to think. I mean, certainly like current Magic player, because Jesse and I went to elementary school together, and I remember like we'd bring Magic cards on the bus. I remember he had this really beat up Shivan Dragon that I thought was like the most incredible thing in the world at the time. And yeah, so we went to school together, and then eventually, you know, we were like both like Seattle Magic players. And then both became like poker/Magic players. He's had some nice success on the Pro Tour and Grand Prix circuit. He was a Platinum Pro, and he just won Grand Prix Nashville. All right, raffle's up. Let's draw a winner before this next round. I want to do a commercial, but all right. Raffle is now closed. Winner is now being drawn, and the winner is Sulfur323. Congratulations. 8.5% chance to win? That sounds really high. Oh, good job. Bought 50 tickets. Nice. Well, congrats. Yeah, just type in your Moto name, and maybe after this round, open trade, I'll get you your Vintage Masters pack. Huh, must be nice. Yep. Yes, it is. Yep. Keep. Land 3 is going to help. But this is a nice start. I mean, just like turn 2 Precinct Captain, if he doesn't have a way to remove it, I back it up with Absent and Council's Judgment. That's going to be really, really good. Hey, there's Sulfur. Mouse is dead. I mean, depending on his computer setup, might just be game if his mouse isn't working. I mean, if if that's he just has like a normal keyboard and just has one mouse and it's not working and doesn't have batteries, that could be game. That's not how I want to win here, but I think that does mean that I can throw a commercial on. He might be back soon. Well, that's just version 4. It's like if I cancel the chat and reopen it, it'll say slacks. It's just a version 4 bug. Yeah, the chat log carries over. I mean, this hand was probably going to win anyway. No, I imagine he'll be back with the replacement soon enough. Such a serious grinder as Jesse. I'm sure he's got whatever he needs to be able to play this game. I'm sure. I'm sorry, Wally. That's rough, Butch. Aw. Maybe QWE. Might be like a Robo Mouse or something. Just artificial intelligence. Doesn't actually have a family, just the creator. Oh. He's at least F2ing a bunch. Okay, I think I'm here. Alright, cool. Island. This could be really good against Island Start. No Force Spike, no Daze. Off to the races. I mean, if he's like heavy blue or mono blue, this could be like really tough for him to deal with. Just because we're on the play, like getting some really sick advantage. Especially since we're backing it up with the removal, so as I said, if he's not killing this quickly, he's going to be in trouble. So we can go for, I mean, certainly a reasonable chance that he has a counter here. Immediately ANF, I don't know, it doesn't really matter which one I go for. I guess I'll just use the one that uses up the most mana. I mean, if he's definitely countering something, I suppose I'd rather have the ANF Tails get countered since I can get it back with Rebel Arc, potentially. But not a big deal. Plains. Okay, so could have like Wrath Effect, Man War. That's good. If I draw a Plains, though, I can cast that in ANF Tails. Nope. Shoot. I guess just Captain Pass. It's very awkward. It was like major time walk there. -1 plus Geist. I can kill it with Council Judgment, right? Yeah. I'll attack first because if he did want to double block, I could use Unexpectedly Absent. I guess, yeah, whatever. It wouldn't be that incredible, but... On the other hand, I could just go for 8.5 Tails Elite Vanguard and keep the Council's Judgment. I mean, if it's just a Geist, at the moment, my Elite Vanguard can take it out. He could, like... I mean, I'm at 20, so I'm not super scared of it. Yeah, I mean, this could end up worse for me. It's a little, like, I guess Wrath is okay either way. But yeah, let's just play some more creatures out. Can't really think of anything that like really blows up the Geist so big that really hurts me because I'm at 20 still. I mean, it might mean that maybe I can't Council Judgment because he counters it in the future. But, you know, Judgment could definitely... I mean, right now, again, the Geist is... If he just has Geist, not very threatening. I even have 8.5 Tails. You know, give Pro White to something if he blocks. Very constrained on mana, though. If he attacks with Geist... Which you probably won't. I'd probably put both soldiers on. I could see maybe Vanguard on would be better. I mean, with Mana War, I'll just block with 2 tokens, I think. It makes me a little worse against Geist, but not a big deal. And I mean, these tokens should be pretty plentiful. I should be able to get them back. Maloku. It's a little interesting. So he played a land, he played Maloku. So we could just Judgment the Maloku. Or we could Absent it. The one problem with Absent is that maybe in a few turns when he draws it again, then he can just make more tokens. So we might want to just take advantage of the fact that we can just get rid of it now. And then the other thing to think about is that if we go for... Well, I guess we don't want Absent for 1, so I guess we're just going to Council Judgment. Or Absent for 2. We have to decide if we want to trade 8.5 Tails for the Geist. Probably not. Just hope that like Judgment ends up not being incredibly better on something better. It seems like Maloku, because it can make the tokens when it comes into play, it makes it better to just like Judgment it right away. I mean, he didn't have 8 days earlier, but... Oh yeah, no, I'll play the land first, sure. So, he needs to immediately make the token, which he'll probably do. Because once I start picking stuff, it's just going to die. It'll be too late. I mean, maybe he doesn't actually want to make a token, though, because like he's trying to ramp into a 7. That could actually be a tough decision for him. Seems like he's thinking about that, so I would assume he's got something really nice for 7 mana. Or 8 mana. Oh, don't know how this card is... Oh. Good guy Noah, yeah. It'd be funny if like he doesn't trust me. He's like, nah, you're trying to put one over me. Ah ha ha, I'll pick the Geist. Oh, he clicked the token. I guess he's you know it's his way of thanking me for being so nice, right? I mean now since he doesn't have the 1/1, um, I have a choice. Like I could actually just go all in here, force a trade with the 8.5 tails. I could attack with just Captain. I kind of like all in because he sort of really needs to just block like Geist on 8.5 tails. And if I just this guy was like platinum, so but yeah whatever. He said he didn't understand how the card worked. I think I just attack with everything because otherwise I have to kind of just attack with Captain. It's just not fast enough. Or I'd just leave the 8.5 tails back, but I'm blocking anyway. So let's just get in. And he just takes it. I mean that's fine. I like that better than like leaving 2 guys back just to prevent damage to myself. I'm so far ahead right now. Alright, take 6. Yeah, Council is bugged where you wouldn't know what card your opponent picked. So you'd have to just tell your opponent if you wanted the card to work correctly. Okay, Frost Titan. It's pretty good. Council would be good against that. If we draw a land, we can absent it. Now we can absent it for 1 and pay it, and then he replays it. And then, I mean, the good news about that is that if we draw a swamp, then we immediately win. I mean, what else can we do? We could just pass. He takes his turn. Beginning of combat, we bounce it. He passes. I mean, I think it's better to just do it now. And maybe he's low enough we could start threading to just like activate. I probably won't be good enough, but we could like activate. I think we have to send everything so we can win with Vindicate. I mean, it might force him to just hold back his Geist for a turn. Like he can just go for it and hope I don't have anything, but if I do, then he loses. So he might just want to leave Geist back. I mean, if I didn't draw anything, I could still just attack with everything, and he goes block, block, and I can use 8.5 tails to protect. I mean, that would work okay. Okay, yeah, he does send it. So if we draw a swamp, we win. Plains, yeah, still good. I mean, now since I'm at 8, I can't just like go all in and protect. So I have to just go for Baneslayer, I think. Second Mind Stone. Still doesn't have double white. I mean, we've just seen Geist so far. He may or may not be playing double white spells. He might be heavy blue with the splash. Or he could have some stuff stuck in hand that he can't cast. Attack all and play Revelark, I lose. Because he swings back with Titan, taps Revelark, and I take 12. This was my only play, so just cast Baneslayer. Okay. So Catacombs. Ooh, Cloudskate. Ugh. That's a beating. Oh, looks like he's attacking with both. He's going to tap the Precinct Captain. Oh, he's tapping Vanguard. Okay. So... So I might have a decision here. I don't have that many untapped black sources, but I could just like chump with... Oh no, I can't... crap. Yeah, I can't take this. So... I probably have to just go like this. Because I don't have enough damage even if I draw Vindicate, so I have to go like this. I got one creature in the yard. If he has nothing else, I might win with Archangel. Either way, I think I go Baneslayer. Or... I don't know how likely it is he just like bounces something, but I guess it shouldn't matter. He would just tap Revelark either way, so I think I just go for Baneslayer. Like, since he's tapping one, I don't think it makes a difference. Like, I can't attack. This is a giant. If I attack, I get a 1/1. Or sorry, if I attack, he just blocks, and then I die to the Titan. I don't think he wants to force a chump with the Angel. He could, but I don't know. Me going up to 9 life seems kind of good for me, I think. Sublime swing with Precinct Captain loses. Yeah, as I thought, he just taps the Baneslayer. Like, I'd be happier if I got up really high on life. I mean, if he has nothing, I win. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, I'll lose. Alright. I played it right. It really seemed like a game I should win. I guess I missed some land drops. And Frost Titan's a beating. Oh yeah, because I guess it all came down to just that land drop I missed on like turn 5 because I could only absent like because it was specifically Frost Titan. Any other random fat creature I could absent and put a few cards down, but because it was Frost Titan, I could only put on top, and he got to recat. Like that was really bad for me. And probably run it back. I don't think we saw anything for Seal, so let's go. We had a really good start. Shame to lose games like that. This hand's really good. He 6. We keep. So it's best to start with Figure. Then we pump it, play Vanguard. If we draw lands, this is going to be really hard to lose with this hand. Hey, the Badlands can actually activate the Figure. That's really nice. Alright, later, days. Nice. We get 2 extra damage, or we get potentially 3 next turn. I mean, either way, Archangel potentially gets in a lot of damage. Means we get to swing through everything. And he also has Mana War, so I think just Spirit Keeper's gonna be better. This hand shouldn't ever be beatable, so we'll see what he's about to do, but should not be able to lose. Should really not be able to lose. Ever. At this point. Crusade. Attack all. Good luck. Frost Titan too slow. Okay, Seagate. If he does just have like Frost Titan, then we should still be good. Molten Tail. We have a guy in the yard? That seems really good. I guess he could like... Nah, we're good. Now if he counters something, sure, I'd rather have my Archangel countered, but... Even Frost Titan, this is really devastating for him. because next turn I go, like if he counters and then plays Frost Titan, I still get to go next turn Archangel and attack. He has to block, so he has to trade his Frost Titan for my Spirit Keeper. So, and then either way, like I have Massacre, he's at 4. I have a creature in the yard at 4 mana, so he's got to deal with that. He can't. So on to game 3. Yeah, it does seem he's. So he had that blue-black land, and he has Nightfall Spectre. But I mean, there's no reason to play a blue-black land unless you're actually splashing something black. Otherwise, an island also casts Spectre. And then he had, some white. So I mean, looks like he's Esper, but I don't know. I mean, he's playing Mutavault. Haven't seen that many cards of other colors, so he might just be very heavy blue and be doing light splashes of black and white. Seal. Doesn't seem great here. I think we're good. Armageddon should be nice. Let's go. Try to get draws like that again. Oh yeah, that makes sense, split mine. A little value off of Spectre. Oh yeah, I mean, so I go Massacre to the face, upkeep. So I mean, I just don't see how he beats me there. Like if he casts Frost Titan, he would have to tap a land, otherwise he just dies, and then I can attack with everything he dies. Alright, this one's for all the marbles. Armageddon was good one game. We were facing a mono red player, and we were able to. He was stuck on 3 lands, and we had a really nice board. We were able to lock him out of the game with it when we had Bitter Blossom in play and Baneslayer. Ooh. If I can draw just like 1 plains, I'm looking very good. Nice! Feels hard to lose, but. Well, okay. Feels pretty hard to lose. Cloud Skates. Ooh, wow. Jesus, draw. Let's go for Captain. This is... White Weenie is so good in this cube. This is why. Wow! We can go Crusade plus Figure because of the red. That's so sick. So which one do we go for first? I mean, Miscalculate. I don't want him to counter the Crusade, but I haven't actually seen that much counters from him. We've seen Force of Will and... Did we see Miscalculation from him? Could also just go for Lingering Souls to be safe. Because he counters that, no big deal. I don't think he has Wrath. I mean, he's playing like splashes of black and white, it seems. I think that the Crusade's just like too important to risk here, I think. Yeah, but like all the Wraths are no, it wasn't Dave. I think he played Miscalculation. But I mean, I know we played another blue deck. Yeah, in Force of Will. I mean, Wrath. So what? Like, we get to Flashback Lingering Souls, play Figure Destiny or something. And again, like I don't really think he's playing like double white stuff. I mean, you could just Don't think so. Alright, cool. Mox Diamond. Preordain. So he's set up for next turn. He's at 2. Really no reason to play Figure. This is definitely a spot where it's like you either have it or you don't. I mean, pretty much you have it or you don't. I mean, I could maybe he doesn't have Baneslayer Angel because I have it, but like maybe there's a card. Okay, removes the Badlands. That's a little weird. I mean, I missed my last land drop. It's a little confusing that he'd bounce the Badlands. Yeah, exactly. I got the Baneslayer blocker. He can't have the Royal Flush because I got the Baneslayer blocker. And we got it. Nice. Yeah, those were some sick draws. Or all of our games, really. Oh, nice. Took it down. 3 more Vintage Masters packs. So yeah, Sulfur. Shoot me a message if you want to pick up your VMA pack. Otherwise, yeah, White Weenie, Black-White Tokens, both really strong archetypes in this cube. So that's pretty sick. Yeah, time to call it a night and go watch Walking Dead, Dan. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Probably gonna be back tomorrow night. Maybe Wednesday I'll have Elantris on the stream. Should be fun. And yeah, that's about it. So good night, everybody. Oh, and make sure to buy cards from Motomart. That too.